it might be late at night, but guess what? The news never sleeps. And tonight here on PDubs Arcade Loft, I'm going to show you something that was sent to me that is 100% proof, undeniable proof that the Arcade1Up company is going to be coming out with a Fast and the Furious racing cabinet, as well as first look at some photos and videos of the Arcade1Up Class of 1981 Deluxe cabinet right after this. All right, guys, we're back, and as you can see right here, I got the Class of 1981 Miss Pac-Man Galaga combination deluxe arcade cabinet here for you, pulled up, and I got several pictures I'm going to show you. These pictures were sent to my PDubs Arcade Loft at Facebook at PDubs Arcade Loft at Facebook page. Make sure you guys follow that. Link is in the video description below by a viewer named Andrew. He said he got his hands on the cabinet early and wanted to send me some photographs and videos and stuff. And I said, sure, send them over. And I was pleasantly surprised to see this is the cabinet. I asked him, I said, Andrew, how the hell did you get your hands on this thing? It hasn't even gone up for order yet. And he said he got it from another guy who had it already and wanted to trade him for some other cabinets. And it was a deal he couldn't pass up. So I don't know who this guy is who he traded with, but he's got it now, even though it hasn't gone up for pre-order yet. And you'll take a look here. You do see that there is no riser. This is a 5-foot tall panel. This is definitely the deluxe cabinet. You'll notice that the artwork, unlike the render, is actually pushed down a little bit here. I really thought that the artwork was going to get cut off right here where the seam is. You guys might have a hard time here seeing the seam. But that's the seam here. I'm at the base and the top of the cabinet, combine everything together, something of that nature, and you assemble these cabinets. But the art is actually centered pretty good. So there you go. That's the side piece right here. Right here, we got a great view of the front of the cabinet. Love this camera shot. The marquee looks great compared to the Class of 81 cabinet that was released over a year ago. This marquee actually looks really good. Love the recessed screen. You do see right here, you do have speakers, speaker grill covers, which is a nice, gives that nice little bit more professional look. And the monitor's recess looks really good. The control panel and the artwork on the J panel and the kick plate all match the Class of 81 cabinet we saw last year. It's nice that they kept that theme, kept it uniform, and also it looks very close to the original arcade. And we have that brand new Arcade1Up coin door right there. And the coin door does light up. But let's continue on for you guys. It's actually a nice shot. For the left-hand side, here is the Galaga cabinet. And again, these are real-life photos of a cabinet. These aren't renders on a website that you may have seen previously. And I can't remember if Justin and B, when they were in Vegas or wherever, I can't remember when they were at the Arcade1Up thing. Yeah, it was in Vegas. CES. I can't remember if they saw this one in person or if it was just the Pac-Man cabinet. Again, the Galaga artwork is nice and centered right there for you on this cabinet. You see the shape of the cabinet, etc. No riser. Right here, he's got some video just showing us a quick look at the user interface. You'll notice that it's the same user interface.
Sitting one.
Same user interface.
This is 5.
Here's the volume at only 5. So he sent me this video and he told me this cabinet is so freaking loud. Apparently this cabinet, but he said it sounds fantastic. Unlike that Pac-Man, 40th cabinet from a couple of years ago.
Super loud.
But this cabinet, he said, was really loud. Yeah, look at this. It's only on 5. It's nice and loud. And here's a shot of the startup screen for you guys. I actually like these little splash screens that Arcade1Up does. That you have to admit, they're kind of adorable. I mean, we got to give Arcade1Up kudos for some stuff. That's pretty good, in my opinion. See here. Okay, here's a great side-by-side comparison. Now, this is obviously the Miss Pac-Man, the Class of 81 Deluxe by itself, next to the Street Fighter 2. I guess this is that Yoga Flame version, the one that looks like Pizza the Hut. Beautiful cabinet, and sure enough, next to the Class of 81 cabinet, as you can see, they're the same height, same exact height, same width, and everything. So they're just getting rid of the riser. These cabinets are really no more bigger than they used to be. They're just missing the riser. It's just a uniform piece. In my opinion, it's a cleaner look. This is the way these cabinets should have been from the get-go without these silly risers. Some people like the risers, some people don't. You'll have to let me know in the comments section below. But don't expect these cabinets, although they're labeled as deluxes, to be XLs or Pro and larger, taller type cabinets. This is a great shot. I'm glad he included that. Also, we got a nice picture here of the coin door. You'll notice that this coin door does have the nice silver chrome right here, raised Arcade1Up lettering, plus the buttons light up when the camera when you turn it on, when you power everything on. Okay, let's get to the Fast and the Furious. You guys have waited long enough. So inside of the manual for the class of 1981 cabinet is this. It says collect them all. He opened the page of user manual and it says Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Mortal Kombat, and right here on the right, you'll see it says the Fast and the Furious. So this 100% confirms and proves that Arcade1Up is going to be releasing the Fast and the Furious, and it looks like it's going to come out as a stand-up racing cabinet. That's right, a stand-up racing cabinet. If you wanted to compare it with the original arcade, let's pull up the original. So here's like what the original looks like the Fast and the Furious, right? Here it is right here. As you can see, sit down cabinet, you got your brake, your gas, you got your gear shifter, you got your steering wheel. You did have the nice seat. Obviously, Arcade One Up isn't really going to be doing seats. You know, it sounds like all the racing cabinets moving forward are going to be stand-up cabinets. Because let's be honest, the benches they used for Star Wars, the benches they used for Outrun were pretty terrible in my opinion. But if you notice the side panel artwork, Fast and the Furious, and the car and the speedometer, all this matches that particular image. It matches this image, but you'll notice that the actors aren't included. So Paul Walker and Vin Diesel, who are right here, Paul Walker, Vin Diesel, you notice that those actors are cut off right here. So I did notice that is going to be stand-up cabinet. Does have the gear shifter. I know you guys probably can't see it. I can barely see it on my end. Steering wheel, kick plate, looks like pedals. I can't tell if there's a coin door there or not. I don't think so. When I look here, yeah, they have obviously the coin door right there, speaker down there, speakers up. It's coming. So they're doing Fast and the Furious. But we obviously don't have any other information than this. We just have it showing in the manual of Class of 81 Deluxe that this cabinet is going to be part of their lineup and coming soon. There's no other details. Anything else is open to speculation as to whether or not there's going to be online play, leaderboards, things like that. If it's going to be a local play cabinet only, all that. And also, what games are included? Is it just one game? Will there be others? All that stuff is up for air. We don't know yet. Nothing else to report on, but just wanted you guys to be aware of this. And big shout out to viewer Andrew M for sending me this stuff. Greatly appreciate it. I definitely want to know what you guys think about Arcade1Up releasing the Fast and the Furious racing cabinet. Leave me your comments, feedback, thoughts below. Also, let me know what you thought of the Class of 81 Deluxe. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up on the way out. And as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing.